Hello mighty people and welcome to Enlightenment Moment. I'm Matshepo Makamane and this channel it's all about personal management and personal growth. Now on today's video we'll be doing something very interesting. I'll be sharing with you tips on how to do your vision board. Now you might be sitting there and asking yourself, what is a vision board? A vision board is defined as a visualization tool which refers to a board that is used to build a collage of words and pictures that represent your goals and also your dreams. Now, there are three types of vision board that I know of. There might be more, but I only know of these three. The first one being a digital vision board, which will require you to download an app and also download inspirational videos that you would want to include in that vision board. The second one is my most favorite, the written vision board. Written vision board will require you to use your imagination. It wants you to imaginalize things and write everything down. The third one being the old traditional way of doing a vision board, which will require you to collect images and also cut out pictures that you would want to include in that vision board. Now, please don't get me wrong on this one. I'm not saying that vision board plays a magical tool to get you all of those things. No, please get that. No. All I'm saying is that vision boards serve as a reminder to you on the actions that you need to take on a daily basis for you to achieve the goals that you have inserted on your vision board. Now, it's very important that we remind each other before you can even go and do your vision board, you must have your vision written down. Now, if you haven't written your vision down, don't worry, I'm here to help you, I'm here to assist you, I'm here for you. Now I have a video that is uploaded that will help you on drafting your vision. It will be linked in the description down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. It's absolutely free and become part of this growing community. Let me just share 2 pointers on the importance of a vision. There's a whole lot of them, but I'll just share 2 of them. Point number 1 is that vision gives you a sense of purpose and also direction in life. You'll never find yourself doing or fulfilling other people's purposes without doing whatever that is required from you. The second thing is that it defines your short and long-term goals, and it also directs your choices and also your decisions on what to do, where and when. Getting down to the business of the day. Now today's video is inspired by 3 scriptures. Number 1 being Jeremiah 1:11, where God asked Jeremiah, what is it that you see, Jeremiah? And the book of Habakkuk 2 verse 2, where God instructed Habakkuk to write the vision down. And the last scripture being in Proverbs 29 verse 18, where it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. 10 tips on where to start when doing your vision board. Now, what my husband and I did before we can sit down, write our vision and do our vision board, we first had to consult. We had to consult with God. What is it that He expects from us as a couple this year? And then we had to dedicate a theme and also a scripture, which we believe it will structure the whole of our 2020, which is the first thing that you need to do when you're doing your vision and also your vision board. Which leads us to point number 2. Now this one I once heard it from one of the greatest preachers here in Africa, and when I heard it I was like, oh my God, I'm running with this one. He mentioned that in order for you to write your vision or do your vision board, you need to have 3 things with you. He mentioned being foresighted, which represents having a telescope. And then he mentioned insight. You have to be insighted. Being insighted represents having a microscope with you. And then you have to be high-sighted. When he explained this, he said that being foresighted assists or helps you to bring your future much closer, and having to be insighted, it helps you to identify the small details about your goals and also your dreams. And being high-sighted, it helps you to minimize the mistakes and also correct mistakes without being hard on yourself. And this has worked for me over the years, and I truly believe that it will work for you if you put it into practice when you are writing your vision or when you are doing your vision board. Point number 3, you have to think clearly about your goals and aspirations. You don't want to start doing your vision boards with your thoughts being all over the place. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Think carefully about your goals and aspirations and write them down. So with this one, you will need to have a life journal. The life journal where you have written your vision on, you can also use it to just gather things around, write your goals and aspirations before you can even start doing your vision board. Point number 4, be patient. Be patient about everything. Be patient with yourself. Be patient about everything. Be patient. I know it's difficult. Sometimes you just want instant things. Sometimes you just want things to happen when we want to, but we are not keeping with the principle of sowing. You know, when you're sowing a seed, you don't expect it to germinate tomorrow. You have to be patient. Work on whatever that you have to work on. If you need to water the seed as much as possible so that when it germinates at the right time and when you are ready. Point number 5. Point number 5, categorize each goal. Tip number 6. Here you have to write clear goals and also plans and schedules, which will help you to take you from the point that you're at right now to where you want to be. Don't fall into a trap of overthinking things. Be very realistic and very clear about everything. Like in the past 4 years, 5 years, I've always had 2 to 3 goals, and this has really helped me not to be demotivated along the way. Even if you can have one goal, it's still okay. Don't fall into a trap where you see people having like 20, 30. It's okay even if you have 1 or 2 goals that you want to achieve for this year. Don't go after the crowd. Do what is best for you. Do what you know that you will be able to maintain and also give in your effort. Tip number 7, you have to collect images. You have to collect inspirational quotes and also scriptures to include in your vision board. This will give you life. This will give you excitement. Tip number 8, take action. I know how challenging it is to take action. Like in this point, you have to challenge yourself to take action, you know, because I know the challenge that comes with taking action. You find yourself being lazy for no reason, whereas you have collected everything, you have written everything down, but taking action becomes a challenge. But there is something behind taking action. One of the things that I've realized when I had to take action was that in order for me to achieve my ultimate potential, I had to overcome the fear of failure and potential disappointment. It was a point where I had to move from my comfort zone into my discomfort zone, you know. I just wanted to test what would happen if I go into that space. Would I die? And here am I. I'm not dead. I'm still living, and I'm still striving for more. And I'll also advise you that you overcome that fear of failure, you overcome that potential disappointment, that you move from your comfort zone and go into your discomfort zone just to test what would happen if you are in that space. So challenge yourself to overcome all of those things. Like, it's just in the mind. Fear is just in the mind. It's just there just to discourage you not to function on your full potential. So challenge yourself. One other thing that I've also learned about taking action was that it made me to understand that my greatest responsibility is to really know what I want. And after realizing all of those things, I started to know who I am, where I want to be, and after seeing all of those things, I started to achieve 10 times an average person would. So also, your greatest responsibility to yourself is to know what is it that you really want. If you know what is it that you really want, I'm telling you, you would be 10 times who you are right now, and you will start doing things 10 times of what you are doing right now. So be encouraged to move out from your comfort zone and also take action on those things that you have already written or that you have included in your vision board. Take charge, challenge yourself and see what is it that would happen if you go into that space where you fear so much to go in. Number 9, do affirmations and decrees over your vision board. Do affirmations every day, every morning before you can even step out of your house or your place, wherever you live. Like, do affirmations over your vision board. It's very important to go there and be like, I am bold to achieve this. I have the courage to do this. Do affirmation, do decrees. It's in the word. Like, when you do decrees, whatever that you decree on, it shall be established. So it's very important that you do affirmation and decrees over your vision board. Tip number 10, pray over your vision. Pray over your vision board. Pray for protection over your vision board every single day of your life. Don't forget this. Keep this in mind. We've come to the end of our video for today. Thank you so much for choosing Enlightenment, and thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Just hit that subscription box and become part of this growing community. Let's keep connecting, growing, and being great. See you in the next video. I'm out.